Hello, good evening. We are bringing you this evening a 10-minute close the day bit of mindfulness. So when you are ready, just get yourselves nice and cozy. You can do this on your yoga mat, you can do this in your bed, you can do this on the carpet. Just get yourselves nice and cozy. You might even be in your pajamas already. And bring with you a blanket, a cushion, maybe a nice candle. Just create the right vibe for you that you need this evening. And we're going to start with a half dragonfly. So we're going to extend the left leg out towards the side, nice and straight, drawing the right foot towards the thigh. And this left leg doesn't need to be completely straight. If your knee, don't make sure you're not hyperextending it. And if you want to, you can place a cushion, a bolster, a blanket underneath that knee. So you can soften that left leg as much as you need to, and we're going towards straight to that corner. Nice, and then we're going to rotate the upper body so you're facing that left leg. And you can either stay here, and this can be your position, or you can fold down over that left leg, leading with the chest towards the thigh. You might pause here, or you might bring your bolster or your cushion, and you can lie it next to your leg, alongside your leg, to fold down over it, or you can put it on top of your leg, whatever's comfortable for you. Just take a few moments to play around with this position, getting into a nice hip opener. And we're going to hold this for a couple of minutes. Now this is a Yin Inspired class, so we do hold poses and positions for longer than usual, but perhaps not as long as we would in a normal Yin, because this is only 10 minutes. So just getting yourself into your position, finding your edge, and then beginning to find stillness. And these hip openers in Eastern tradition, they're all about letting out emotions, letting out any built-up emotions. So as you get into these positions this evening, just you can bring your attention to that perhaps you're going to let go any emotions from the day, anything that's happened today, anything that's still in your mind, so that you don't take that to bed with you tonight. And then placing your hands onto your thigh, your cushion, or the floor to press yourself up. You're going to roll through that spine, nice and mindfully and slowly coming back up. Nice, and taking any little bits of movement that you need there in the middle of the two poses. Releasing the legs, perhaps a windscreen wiper in the legs, yeah. Just easing that out, easing out any tensions and kinks. And then we'll take the other side, so lengthening that right leg out. And remember, it doesn't need to be straight, it can be softened with a cushion or a blanket or a block if you've got one. And then leading with the chest, you're going to fold over, getting into your position here, taking a few little moments to get yourself to your edge, finding what feels good for you, and noticing the difference between the two sides perhaps. Just giving yourself that time to settle in. And when you're ready, you can find stillness with this nice hip opener. And we'll hold this for a few minutes. With each breath, with each outward breath, you can sink deeper into the sensations, sending your breath wherever your body needs it today. And then taking your hands to your thigh, your cushion or the floor, pressing yourself back up to seated, rolling through the spine. Nice. And then again, just easing through, taking any movements that feel good for you this evening, easing it out. Nice. The next position we're going to take is called caterpillar. So coming to a seated position, straight, lengthening the legs out in front of you, together, nice. And again here you can go for straight legs, or you can soften the knees with cushion or a bolster or a blanket. And then we're going to take a forward fold over the legs, so leading with the chest. We're going to begin to fold down over those legs, drawing the belly towards the thighs. And again here, play around with your props, play around with what you've got with you there. Maybe you're in your bed and you can use your cushions. And just find a nice position here where you find your edge. You can feel that really nice expansion and lengthening across the back, perhaps across the backs of the legs. And just let go of your day, let go of anything that's gone on today. Let go of what you have planned for tomorrow, perhaps what you still need to do. Just let it go as you breathe into this nice expansion and this nice cozy pose. And then finding stillness. With each breath sinking deeper, letting the breath flow through the body, sending that breath to wherever it needs it most. And then again, slowly, we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, pressing your hands down, bringing yourself back up, removing any cushions, taking any counter poses that feel good for you, maybe bending the knees, windscreen wiping the legs, anything that feels good here, just listening to your body, listening to what your body needs today. Winnie's come to say hello. And then we're going to come to our final pose before we close the practice. So we're going to come and lie down on our backs for this one. We're going to come to a reclined butterfly. So for this, you can set yourself up with nice blankets. And we're going to bring a bolster. We've got these big round bolsters. We're going to bring it to the sacrum, the lower back. And then my mum's just going to lie down over that bolster. So we've got a nice heart opener. So for this, you can use your cushion on your bed. You can use the back cushion off the sofa if you have that. If you've not got a bolster, just play around with what you've got, or a blanket or your duvet, something cozy. And you're lying down your spine across the bolster. Then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out. So we're coming to our butterfly pose with our legs. Nice. Letting the arms fall down by your side, palms facing up. And you're just taking this really nice heart opener here. With each breath, you can just sink deeply into this position. Imagine your breath flowing across the heart space, down into your body, giving it the nutrients that it needs. And here we really let go of anything that's being held in our heart space, anything being held in our chest, our breathing. Just let it go. Let it flow away across the heart space now, into the ground beneath you. And we also have a hip opener here. This might access emotions that you didn't know were being caught up in your hips. And just let that be. Just surrender here to whatever comes up and finding stillness. I'm going to leave you in this position this evening, so you can stay in this for a little bit longer if that feels good for you. You might straighten out the legs and just come to a Shavasana. Whatever feels good for you before you crawl into your cozy bed, or whatever comes next for you in your evening. I'm just going to leave you here, so thank you for joining this closing the day mindfulness practice, creating those 10 minutes a day that we need. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Good night.